Hey, hey, hey. Wow. Welcome to the Michael ALPOUGH Show, where we talk about life, love, and laughter. This is the first day of the new format here. I decided to name the show after myself because who else is here? And I'm excited to be here, and I want to welcome you who's on live and also who will be watching this show later. Now, I'm so excited about what's happening in my life, and I feel real good about myself today. Now, I hope that you all are feeling good about yourself. It is Tuesday. That's today, which yesterday is Monday. So this is today. What are you going to do today? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have some fun here because I just completed my first day of my fast. I did all water. So I'm getting ready to build up to a dry fast. But I'm really excited. Woke up today with energy. Okay. Energy. Like, wow, I'm lighter. Even in one day, if you just start doing water, you will feel the inflammation and the bloating leaving your body. It just literally only takes 24 hours to do it. Okay. Start off small, just do it all day, drinking water. It doesn't even have to just be water. You can drink coffee. Start a day of just liquids. You'll see. Just keep drinking liquids. I must have drank 2 gallons of water close to liquids yesterday. I mean, the whole thing is to get hydrated. Okay. So, we really want to talk about the new format. Again, it's about life, love, and laughter. And I'm going to have 3 subjects that I'll be talking about, which is life today. And you'll see what I'll talk about when I'm talking about love. But my main thing that I'm really looking excited for is laughter. I'm creating an evening show where I'm going to have myself talking about all types of things during the day and figuring out how to make you laugh. And I'm also looking for any comedians who want to get on there and banter and have some fun and just allow you to come in and entertain you during the evening. It's something that I've done stand-up comedy, and I want to do it again. And it doesn't matter, baby, how old you are. What matters is run to the goal. Run to the goal, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to wish you well in everything that you're working on to create and make yourself a better person. This is what I'm about. I'm about motivating people to be the best person they want to be. You are an adult of your mind. You are what you think about. You're responsible for your thoughts and you're responsible for your actions. So you might as well make the actions. Love yourself more. So today, we're going to talk about life. Life. And how to speak to people who disagree with you. And as we all know, there's a lot of disagreement going on. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, you can't even talk. You can't. It's hard to make your opinion be known because of all the aggressiveness is going on within the system of the new world that we seem to be in. Now, I'll be 64 young next month. And no, I don't look it. I've been working on it. Okay? I don't want to look old. Golly, who wants to get old? But what comes with age is experience, and what comes with it is wisdom. wisdom. The older you get, usually the wiser you get. Okay? So, how to speak to people who disagree with you. And I talk to all kinds of people. I've met thousands of people in my life. All backgrounds, all financial places, all different races. And I want you to know I love you all. So, with that said, when we talk, or I talk to you, I'm going to give you a gift. Okay? And I mean, it's a gift. I'm going to listen. I'm going to learn. And I'm going to respect you the moment I meet you, or we have an encounter of whatever it is. It just seems to be right now, it's a heavy-duty political thing that's going on. We're having technical difficulties. We're working out these technical difficulties. Okay, so now, first thing, listen. What does that mean? No interruptions. I'm not going to interrupt you until you finish your thought. I'm not going to put any judgment or anything. I'm going to listen to you. All right? So now I look at a thought, an interaction. So you give me your interaction, and where it goes is in the lobby of my brain. Okay? I just don't allow those thoughts to just come into my brain. I put them in the lobby. Yes, sir. Mr. Thought, I have you written down here. Okay? So now, there's only one thing that I ask, is that when I listen to you, I just ask that you listen to me. And listen to my thought the way I just listened to yours. Some people are smart out there and they figure in 3 words, they already know what you're going to say. And I'm saying to you that that is just simply not true. I practice listening. It is a practice. You must practice. You must go, I'm going to listen to this guy. I already know I don't agree with him, but keep an open mind. I want to listen to him. Okay? I've had people who critically have criticized me. I mean, both barrels. And I listen to every word. You know why I listen to every word when someone's extremely critical? Is because I may have something to learn. There might just be something in there that I can actually learn. And it has happened many times. So I give that thought some consideration. Even if I know there's a 50-50 chance I may take it in or not. But I'm the one who decides what gets in here and what gets in here. And why is that? Because I respect myself. And I respect you. I respect you for coming in here and listening to me for just a few minutes or whatever it is. I'm always open to learn. The only thing that I ask is that you listen to me. You give me the same gift that I give you. And so if you want a hint, when you're talking to someone that you already know there's going to be some heat, you start off with some rules. You start off with a rule. Now listen. Okay, I know we're going to be disagreeing with a bunch of stuff here, but let's just agree to do one thing. Let's agree to listen to each person. Simple. Just listen. Now, I've had to correct people who don't listen. And how do I do that? First of all, not getting emotional. Excuse me, listen now, I listened to you, right? Didn't I listen to you every single word you said? They have to say yes because they know I've listened. Okay, right? I just ask you to give me the thing without responding until I'm done. That's a pet peeve of mine, is I will correct anyone that, if I've given you that respect, and I've even commented on saying to you, I just learned something. And believe me, I have said it. But sometimes you come into a brick wall. You wonder why I have the brick wall? Because sometimes talking to people, especially in these days, is like talking to a brick wall. So the main thing is to listen, give it as a gift, and then ask that same gift to be received. Simple. 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 So, what's the worst thing that you can do? Well, there's a few of them, but really the worst thing is defensive emotions don't work. When you start getting angry at each other, I'm telling you, you've already lost the conversation. Okay? Unless you can both agree to listen. Sometimes you have to reset it. Hey, listen. All right, look. All right, hold on here. Let's repeat it again, or let's see, is there anywhere where we can meet in the middle? Okay? I'm about the middle ground. Figure out a way to meet in the middle. This will serve you well. Okay? One of the best things you can do to end an argument is to agree to disagree. Now, I have an important question to ask you. Is there anyone that's exactly like you? No. Is there anyone that has your experience? No. So, how can any two people think alike? One of the things that I always enjoyed myself was my father, who passed away last year on October the 4th. Well, it's been a while, Pops. Miss you. And my dad and I would get into the biggest arguments. And we loved it. I loved getting arguments with my dad because it always kept him engaged. And we would just, I was different than my dad. But then again, I'm a lot like my dad. So, I did not mind those bantering things because right afterwards, it was always laughing. And usually it was about politics, of course, something ridiculous in the politics. Most of it is. So agreeing to disagree is literally one of the best remedies or lines that you can use. Let's just agree to disagree. Because what do you want to do? Do you want to keep the person as a friend? Because see, this is what ends up happening is when you have these disagreements, you think that you've been disrespected. And as we know, how many killings have been done over just that word? Well, he didn't respect me. Yo, respect is everything. Man, love is everything. Okay? Now, there's times when things get animated. And depending on the person, maybe the two of you are like that. You know, you're both animated when you talk, but you already set the rules that, hey, man, you know me. This is how I am. This is how I express myself. And I love that. I love that. I do that with my cousin. We're always like wanting to make our opinion, but we already know at the beginning of the conversation, we're for each other. And given the opinion, allowing you to listen, you might learn something. So there's always things to learn. Even in the people that you do not agree with, you would not believe the way you'd be able to see how people feel. Maybe you didn't understand it. You know, I have strong opinions, very strong opinions. But that doesn't mean my opinion, I can pull it over you. Because you don't have my experience. You haven't walked in my shoes. So, but what's always served me well was to be open. That's why I meet everybody. I love talking to kids. I want to hear what they have to say. I love talking to young people and hearing what they have to say. So I can learn. I get better when I learn. So it doesn't mean that just because you're a Democrat or a Republican or a liberal or far left or far right or far up in the air, we are Americans, people. We're Americans. This is the land of the free. Anyone can change this situation in America. I grew up in the hood. Okay? I got out of the hood. There was too much violence. Too much black on black crime in my own neighborhood. I'm afraid for myself, man. I decided with no money, by the way, when I was 20 years old, I had $150. I went to Los Angeles. I said, just get me there and I'll find my way. 20 years old. And even now, here I am. I'll be 64 next month and I'm starting all over again. But I'm excited because I've prepared my whole life for this moment. Now, today is Tuesday. Today. What are you preparing yourself for? Are you planning on surviving or thriving? Every day is harder than it's ever been. In almost all of our lives, That's why I'm coming out with a comedy show in the evening. Sorry about that. I'm coming out with a show to just entertain people. Give you, I don't, if it's a one laugh, two laughs, but if it's just a sit down, have a cocktail, have a glass of juice, and just sit down and listen to someone who all he wants to do is make you laugh, because tomorrow is another day. So now, when is it time to walk away? Well, there's different levels of when it is to walk away, but certainly the max is when things can get physical. That's when you have to walk away. When things get out of hand and you know that there's no way to agree to disagree, the person is just has to say their point. You know, and that's a good character trait, by the way. That's a very good character trait, is to when to walk away. And if you know how to walk away, you will be a better person. Now, gentlemen, you know, if there's a time where you're getting mad at your lady, sometimes it's time to walk away. Hey, I've ran away. Someone who made me so mad, I'm like, man, just turn around and run. Life's another day. So now we have to decide. Deciding to listen, committing to learning, and deciding the committing of it, to listen, to respect, and be open to learn. You'll be a better person for it. You will be. I'm really happy that you're here. If you're going to be watching on me later, you know, I want to welcome you again. Like I said, there's so many things happening here. We're getting ready to do so many good things. And if you're a comedian out there and you got some jokes to say, you have an opinion, as long as it's respectful, I want you on my show. And I've got all these characters that's getting ready to come out now. So I'll be back later on tonight. I'm still working on it, but again, you'll be seeing me real soon. So we'll be doing like a morning, an afternoon thing here, and then we're going to do the entertainment thing during the evening. So when your mind is troubled, fill it with love. Fill it with love. Listen, learn, and respect yourself. That's another thing. Listen to yourself and fill it with love. I'll see you later on today.